Okay, so here we are, things of business, and the subtopics that we'll be looking at. As you know, we're on internal organization environment, and the subtopics we'll be looking at today, which you should have looked at from last week, functional areas of a business and functions of management. Now, I guess we're stepping into your field now, right? You're getting into the body of things. The body of things. All right. Um, so I want to set up my phone that it works. Okay, just gonna read a passage for you from the textbook. It says, similar to the human body, with its various organs working together, a business must. Sorry, yeah, a business will have various functional areas, also called departments. So another word for departments is functional areas, right?
Okay.
That must work together. When you walk into a store and receive assistance or service from a salesperson, you are witnessing the work of one of the functional areas. When you study this topic, you will learn about four major functional areas. The larger business will most likely use all these functional areas or departments. Perhaps you may decide to select one of these areas as your future career. All right, and that's for the other students. All right, so let us proceed. Now, can you identify one of the functional areas of a business?
The accounting,
Okay,
financial,
finance. Okay, okay.
finance department.
All right. Now, this picture is should be depicting one of the financial areas of a business. And can you tell me which area is that based on this picture?
Production.
Production. Well done. What about this one?
Advertisement.
An advertisement falls in what function area?
Marketing.
Marketing. Good. What about this one?
It's this look like human resource.
Human resource. Well done. And what about this one now?
Finance. Finance
Finance.
department.
Finance. Very good. Well done. So we have production, we have marketing, we have human resource, and we have finance. And there's another one they call research and development, right? Now another term for finance is personnel. That's an old term, personnel manager.
Personnel.
Yeah, personnel manager. That's an older term that them used to use. Now they are using human resource, right?
Uh, Another. What was the term? What is the term you recent?
Personnel manager, the personnel manager.
Yes, that was before. But what it is now?
Human resource, as I mentioned.
Oh, okay. Yes, personnel manager. Yes.
Hmm. All right. Let's move on next. All right. What is this picture showing you here?
It's a what is it? It's skin.
Yes, skin. Yeah.
It's in a factory.
No, no. Look what's happening. Look what's happening right here. You see somebody right here?
Yeah, two people.
So what is this person actually doing?
It's look like delivery or something.
Delivery. All right. He's actually purchasing the key.
Oh,
So we see buying of raw materials right here.
okay.
Good. Then now, what is this thing right here?
Like a planner.
Planner. Good. So basically, what this man is, what do you think
Plan,
he's doing?
planning.
Planning or what? It's a diary. It's a calendar. So what is he actually doing?
Maybe organizing.
Okay. So basically, what he's actually doing is scheduling the production process. Follow?
Okay.
So he bought the raw material and now he's scheduling the production process. He's preparing a period to which when it's going to start and when it should end, right?
Yeah.
And what's happening right here now
It's production.
in production? So at this stage, he's making the product.
Yeah.
Follow? So bought the raw material, scheduled the production process, and now start to make the product. What do you think is happening right here?
Well, it's like production. Say,
It's the two persons right here, right? Hold on there. It's the two persons right here.
yeah.
Based on the position of this person here, what do you think is happening right here?
It's directing.
Directing, okay. All right. So you could think that the person is controlling the production process, right?
Yeah.
Supervising, true?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is happening right here now? Where's this person?
And a lab.
In the lab. So what could they be doing?
Well, labeling, bottling, getting the things together, the product
All right. It's actually testing, right?
testing, yeah.
They're establishing quality control procedures. They want to ensure that the sugar is being properly is ready for consumption, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is happening right here now?
Yeah. Now it's ready for distribution.
Well, it's not yet at distribution. It is actually where did look at the present
Packaging. It's in
packaging.
the factory.
Yeah, but what the person's in the factory, but what is on the sides right here? Sugars, right?
Yes, packaging
So where do you think where the sugars are actually at?
in the factory.
The warehousing of the finishing goods. It's in the warehouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you buy the raw materials, you schedule the production process, you make the product, you control the production process, supervise it, establish quality control procedures, the warehouse of finishing goods, and then finally, what is this person doing right here? Hmm? What is picture showing you?
They are checking things,
Checking things. So normally people check things in a business place. What are they doing?
accounting,
Hmm.
put organizing.
Checking things there. I'm about board in his hand, so after him check to see what is there. He make a record of it. So what is he doing? What do you think he's doing?
Yeah,
Basically, is maintaining an adequate inventory. So it's
yeah,
taking stock. He's doing
inventory,
stock
stock
taking.
intake. Yes.
Good. So you have to maintain an adequate inventory to know how much is available, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So this functional area is, give me one word now to describe this functional area.
Production.
Production. Exactly. Production, right?
Yes.
So all these stages relates to production. You want to make a note of it? You making a note of it?
No, I did not. Just a moment.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So when you're describing this functional area, you have to make mention of these things, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you buy the raw material, you schedule the production process, you make the product, you control the production process, meaning to supervise while it's currently going on, you establish quality control procedures, you warehousing the finished products, and you maintain an adequate inventory system. All right. So now we're going to something else. Now, what is this picture depict to you? What is it telling you?
Um, talk about so questionnaires like
Hmm.
they're getting research,
Very good. It is market research.
market research.
Good. What about this picture? What is this picture telling you?
I'm not sure what is there, so
You see the person's hands, with a marker. What is he doing? You got that one. It's basically designing the products, right?
yes,
What about this one now? What is the picture suggesting to you?
financial.
But what about it?
This is what the budgeting then, let's say that.
Budgeting, you think so?
For the business,
Mm,
cost of products, cost of
the product they are thinking, right?
yes. So they are but thinking about the budget, like how much it's gonna spend on this
Okay.
products and advertisement and all the expense of the
Okay. What it's actually thinking of is pricing the product or the service.
okay,
All right?
pricing, yes.
Mm. Okay. What about that picture over there? What comes to your mind is to do this a picture like that.
Advertisements,
Advertisement. Another word you could use.
marketing,
Well, another word I think you could use,
well, marketing, advertisements, mm,
which actually publicity.
well,
Because when you use the internet to inform, use the internet to inform your target market of your business. You use the television to inform your target market of your business as well. The radio, the magazines, and newspapers, those things also are used to inform your target market, right? Good.
yes,
So let's say, for instance, in your business now, you want to make tourists, persons who are coming to Curacao, be aware of the service that you offer. Then you use the internet as a means to inform them of your service. So when they come to Curacao now, they should be coming in your direction because they have heard about you,
yeah.
right? Good.
So it's publicity,
Publicity, yeah. What about that picture that just came up now?
promotion,
That's correct. Sales promotion. All right. What about this one?
distribution side,
Distribution of the product.
yes.
Exactly. What about this one now?
Mm, maintenance,
Hmm. Not really. It's an after sales service. After sales service, which is
follow
repairs,
up, follow
or
up,
repairing or refunding.
repair and funding.
Mm.
What do you mean, repair and funding?
All right. Take for instance, you sold a product and
Oh,
it needs to be repaired. A
okay,
customer can take it to you. A customer can take it to you, and you can repair it, or you have to refund it. Give the person their money.
yeah,
All right. Mm. Make sense?
yeah.
Good. So the purpose of the so which department, which functional area you think this is from?
Mm, customer service.
The entire thing?
What do you mean? The whole thing?
Yeah.
I thought you mean the repair and stuff.
No matter. All terms. Which,
Um, it's in my head. Um, one moment.
hmm
Trying. Um, is this organized? No. Marketing, the marketing side?
Exactly. It's marketing.
Yeah.
All right. So when you're describing this functional area,
Mm-hmm.
you have to speak about market research, designing
Yeah.
the products,
Yeah.
pricing the product,
Yeah.
doing your publications for publicity, its
Yes.
sales promotion, and of course, a distribution of the product. Right? And if necessary, repair and refund. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm. Now, what do you think this person? Where this person look like he's at?
I'm getting this slide, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm recording the lesson or the class. Okay. Yeah. Where you think this person right here? Um, what is he actually doing now? What do you think his
Um,
job is?
he's doing direct financial
Financial. So he's more likely he's the what?
accountants.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So what the accountant does, he prepares the accounting reports like the balance sheets, trading profit and loss account sheet, right? Income and expenditure.
Yes.
What this person is doing. Oh my God. All right.
Right.
So he makes payments on behalf of the company as well, right?
Yes.
The accountant does that. And what is the accountant doing sir, as well?
Receiving payment.
Very good. So I'm receiving payment or collecting payment for the company.
Yes.
And what is he doing here? So what is his department doing here?
His department. This is it's a speech they're having or something.
No,
A meeting.
a meeting.
Yes.
What they have in this meeting to do?
Well, they're
Could the accountant be possibly doing at this meeting?
the accountant. Is
Mm.
that the accountant?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's from the department. Yes, she's from the department.
So this is the account. They talk discussed in the budget how
And
first to give reports
mm-hmm.
about the maybe the financial year they make profits and just going through financial meeting, finance meeting.
Okay. All right. So basically, they provide advice on financial matters.
Yes,
Good. So even though there might be in a budget meeting, they have to guide the company as to what is possible from what's not possible financially, right?
right.
Good. So which department is this now?
Finance department.
Finance department. Very good. So when you're describing, you're asked to describe the financial functional area of a business, and these are the main ideas. So prepare the accounting reports, make payments for the company, collect payments for the company, and provide advice on financial matters to the company. Good?
Yes.
All right. Now, what does that mean right here now? Let's picture indicate to you.
Um, recruiting.
Recruiting. Exactly. Recruitment of staff.
Yes.
What about this picture?
Training.
Okay, training of staff. What about this picture now?
Well, um, Not sure. It's like going up.
Mm-hmm. See, the price is going up, and what that mean?
That they're growing. They're, I don't know.
Mm. If a staff member is going up, what basically what is happening there, sir?
Well, they're growing in the business, getting
Promotion.
promotion,
Like
promotion.
this. Then you need a promoter, you know, go up you go.
Yeah.
Okay then. What's happening right here? No?
Well, looks something different from. Is this motivation?
That's not motivation at all.
I don't know.
What's the person doing right there?
It's directing, sir? I don't know.
Hmm? Look at what the lady has in her hands.
Well, she have a whip and
And if she's whipping the staff, what's basically what she be doing to the staff?
controlling.
Controlling or doing what? Why would you whip the staff?
It's delegating, sir?
No, it's not gonna delegate.
No.
Why you whip somebody?
Well, to get them in order.
Good, so it's disciplining the workers.
Oh, really?
Good. What about this one now?
So she's a supervisor.
Mm-hmm. What this picture is telling us now?
Organizing.
Mm-hmm. Organizing what?
Um, and data system refiling
Okay, fine. Just maintaining. It's actually maintaining staff employment what? Records.
records.
Good. What about this one now? That's a giveaway, you know. What about that one?
Well, it's financial. It's
Mm-hmm.
finance department, accounting,
Mm-hmm. What is the person actually doing?
writing a check,
Good. So they're writing a check. They are giving you what?
payment,
Payment.
salary.
Good. So the welfare of the workers, wages, sick and holiday
Salary.
leave, pension scheme, and so forth. Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So the welfare of workers, wages, sick and holiday leave, pension schemes. So the big question now, which functional area is are these describing?
Human resource, sir.
Human resource. And you're correct. Good. So you're
Just to be.
describing, yeah.
Yes. Go ahead now.
So you're describing the human resource functional area. You have to mention these features, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the carrying out a social role, for example, providing canteen facilities, maintaining a healthy and clean environment, and forming other support services, such as credit unions and cultural groups, is another feature of the human resource department, right?
Hmm.
Now, the research and development simply is the, the functions of the department include conducting consumer research, financial research, feasibility studies, and piloting projects. That's what the research development does. They conduct consumer research, financial research, feasibility studies, and they pilot the projects. All right? You got
Yes.
that? All right. So now we're going into the function of the managers now. Management functions we are going into now. And before going first, I'm going to read something to you, so please listen carefully. Are you ready?
Okay.
Now, management, according to Robinson and Hamill, 2001, is the bringing together of all resources, human and non-human, in an effort to meet the goals of an organization. So the whole business of managing a business, or managing an organization, is to ensure that every resource in the business is used to meet the goals of an organization. Management involves a collective effort of all managers working towards achieving the organization's goals. You must understand the different functions of managers. If these are not carried out efficiently, the business will fail. And you must also understand managers' responsibilities to different groups. Managers must carry out their functions effectively in order to satisfy their responsibilities to other groups. Now, I want you to read this and tell me what's the main idea is it referring to.
Well, in setting up a football team league in your community, the group of community leaders may come together to set the form, to state the form it will take, when it will be happen, who will be involved, decide on the prizes and many other activities. And board statements would be made such as this. The Spanish Town League will be a football organized to promote the development of football among the youth in Spanish Town district. This league aims to improve community integration, and develop the skills of the team.
Okay, so what? Give me the one word now that is associated with these two paragraphs.
Planning?
Let's see if you're correct. And you're correct. So that's an example of planning, right?
Yes.
So we talk about planning. We talking about um let me just give you a little note on that.
It could be organized into, sir, or not.
It sounds like it, but it's not.
What's the difference, really?
You wanna see. You wanna see. Just make notes of these, please. So this is just features of organizing, I'm gonna call it. Features of planning, rather. So one of the features is that they define goals. They're planning, they are defining the goals. Right, for future organizational performance. Good, because as the goals, if what you measure the performance of the business by is if you have met your goals, isn't that true?
I'm sorry. What did you
Now,
say?
now I'm saying to determine if your business is performing,
Yeah.
you have to use the goals that you had set to know if it's
Yeah.
going in the direction that you want it to go. Is that so?
Yes. Yes.
Good. So you have to set goals but you can use it as a means to measure the performance of the business. Right?
Okay, yes.
This is one aspect of planning. Goal setting is actually one of the features of planning for the business. The second feature, after you construct the goals, then you must also refer to deciding on the task and resources needed to attain them. You must determine the task and resources needed to achieve the goals set. Good? You have those?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, as you may know, a plan is a blueprint. So when you're
Yes.
building a house, you have a blueprint. So the constructor would follow the blueprint, right?
Yes. And we have business plan.
Good. So your plan is your blueprint, which is a necessity. All right. Now, it says that a plan is a blueprint that states what resources, human and non-human, are needed, and all these resources will be allocated as well. So, in your plan, you must mention um, how the resources will be allocated, mhm, and when they will be used. When will the resources be used? Good. So those things are four things are important in planning. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, along with that, it says top managers begin the planning process by developing a mission statement. So you must have a mission statement when planning a business. And this statement outlines the philosophy of the organization and explains the reasons for the organization's existence. So, in your mission statement, you will in fact um, state the reasons, right? You follow?
Yes.
Good. The rationale behind your business. You
Right.
must have strategic goals, which are a broad statement of what the organization wants to achieve or develop from the mission statement. They must have tactical objectives as well. And what these are, they derive from the strategic goals. Tactical objectives are statements that define the outcomes that the divisions and departments must achieve in order to meet the organizational goals. These are followed by the operational objectives, which are specific, measurable, results expected from the departments, work groups of or individuals within the organization. All right.
Okay.
We look more at this as we go further down into the lesson. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we're going to move on. You're reading this off already?
Yes, sir. I have read it. I done.
Okay. All right. Let's proceed now. So in fact, why most small businesses fail, it's I believe it's because they haven't really planned much. You
Mm,
understand?
that's true.
And I should say not just fail, but why they don't grow as according to the potential it has, because we haven't really done much planning.
Yes, that's true.
Because planning is very vital for a successful business.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what about read this example and tell me what you think it is about?
Just one moment, sir.
hmm
Just a second.
Yeah, man. Boy, blow, blow. Whatever, you hearing it? Mhm. You ready now?
She replied, said it looked good. Didn't see the email. E- Yes, yes, Mr. Bernard.
Okay, so read this one now and tell me what's the main idea.
Having decided on the establishment of a football league and having planned the goal of the organization, community leaders will proceed to develop fixtures, schedule for matches, decide where the game will be played and land, identify officials and players needed, labor, decide on the prices, draw up the rules and procedures, enterprise, and obtain necessary equipment, capital.
hmm So which function is this one?
Organizing, sir.
Okay, you're correct. So
Yeah.
as you can see in this picture here,
Yes.
the things in this person's environment is unorganized. And basically what he did on this is trying to put them together. Good? So putting things in place. And that's a matter of organizing. So planning in an organization is generally followed by organizing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this involves the bringing together of the factors of production, namely land, labor, capital, and enterprise. And organizing involves designing a structure, assigning duties and responsibilities to departments, determining the workflow, establishing schedules, providing a raw materials, the technology, and the related skills needed to accomplish the goals of the organization.
Mm-hmm.
These activities must be properly coordinated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yes, it's organizing. I read this one too and tell me about it.
In the league, persons may volunteer to fill positions that require leadership skills, which they do not possesses.
Mm-hmm.
Training of personnel became necessary, and eventually the leadership functions be shared.
Okay. So what word comes to mind in this one now?
Um, this is um, motivating.
Eh?
No, okay, it's coordinating then.
Mm-hmm.
Directing, sir.
Mm-hmm. So in the league, persons may volunteer to fill positions that require leadership skills, which they do not possess. Training of personnel will become
Oh,
necessary.
human resources, sir.
Well, and what function of the human resource manager will this be?
Training,
No, it's actually staffing.
staffing, yes.
Okay. Now, this function involves filling in the vacancies with the right people. It involves not only the recruitment process, but also the subsequent development of persons within the organization. So when you are staffing, you don't just recruit persons for the job, but you must be what trained to carry out the functions, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. What about this one?
In our league, motivation will be the prize or incentive the team receives, or it may be recognition of promotion to another division. This stimulus spurs the team to improve performance.
Okay, which one is this one?
It's motivating.
This one is motivating.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this one now?
In football league, in the football league, the members will specialize in different roles, and all will work together to plan matches with proper coordination. All different activities will be completed on time, and there will be no um, duplication.
Hmm. Which one is this now?
Organizing,
Hmm. It's actually coordinating.
coordinate.
Hmm. So this function involves making all the resources in the business work together efficiently, and this avoids confusion and duplication of activities between departments. So you can say, if let us say that each of these men represent four departments, right?
Hmm.
And the entire organization is one big picture. So each organization carrying out their specific function will put when they come together, they give you that big picture, right?
Hmm.
Good. So you have to coordinate for that to happen. Okay, what about this one now?
This one,
Hmm.
the persons who is in charge of the football league should assist different activities,
Assign.
assigns different activities to other members. The persons in charge tries to do anything, he or she will become exhausted and will be unable to perform his or her.
So which word is now? Hmm?
Is this the human resource? No.
No, we didn't ask which department and which function of a manager this is.
That coordinating.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Notice what does that mean? The owner here might give this manager a task, and the manager gives the little man below him the task to carry out. So what is basically happening here?
Directing.
It's actually delegating.
Delegate.
Okay, he's delegating the position. All right, so he's assigning the little man to an activity. Is that true?
Yes.
All right, and they have directing and you have controlling. Let's just share a little bit of where directing is concerned. So that this function is concerned with getting people to perform assigned task willing and in an efficient and effective manner. The manager's job is to direct the employees' actions towards the goal attainment. In order to carry out this function effectively, some delegation may be necessary, that is, the assigning of duties to subordinates within the organization. Managers must ensure that employees clearly understand instructions and carry these out as efficiently as possible. This involves explaining the task or duties, issuing orders, and seeing that mistakes are corrected. If instructions are not carried out efficiently, the activities that are necessary will be poorly done and the business will fail. So when you're directing, it is very important. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna read now something, and you tell me which word is describing it. In the game of football, fair play is important. Thus, the referee's role is to ensure that the players observe the rules. He uses rewards like free kicks and punishments like yellow cards in order to control the game. What's the one word that is describing this one?
Referee.
Referees as a management function.
Okay. Is directing,
No, we just read directing already. It's actually controlling.
controlling.
Mhm. So this function involves monitoring employees' activities, determining whether the organization is on target in, in achieving its goals and making corrections as necessary. Standards are set and the actual output is compared with the set standards. Any variation will result in corrective action being taken. Information systems are used to advise managers on performance of individuals rather, or departments, thus assisting managers in the implementation of rewards or punishment schemes and taking the necessary corrective actions. So this is actually controlling the business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have standards in order to control the outcome of the business. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. All right. We're gonna do a role playing here. Now, first thing we're going to look at is these two gentlemen having a discussion, and they want to go into business. Now, if they're going to go into business, what would be the first function as relates to them starting a business?
They want to go into business like a partner.
Yes, they want to go into business. So what do you think they're going to do first?
What they're doing first?
What do you think they're going to be doing first? Yeah.
Well, they're going to discuss the business
Mm-hmm.
and the ideas and how it's going to be prepared,
Mm.
and all planning.
Exactly, planning. So
Yeah.
they have to start the business. They have to start with planning, right?
Yes.
Good. Now, if you're going to start with planning, we're going to draw a little talkers. We want to see them talking. So you're going to tell me what you think. Tell me what you think they will be saying to each other. All right. Well, tell me what you think they'll be saying to each other now. What are some of the things they'll be saying to each other?
Well, then maybe they thinking, talking about um, listening to each other ideas pertaining to the plan.
Yeah, so you tell me what them are talk. I tell you, you build the conversation now. You know. That's why it's called role playing, because you're going to build the conversation now.
Okay, that this man is John. Let's say John is explaining his idea of telling about his skill that I have 5 years experience in
Okay.
in finance management.
So that's
And
where it started.
well, no, not really. Maybe it would be.
So this is where it started. All right. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a task, a homework task, for you to create a conversational thing, like you can create a comic strip if you wish, and the comic strip must include content of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, motivating, controlling, coordinating, and delegating.
Well, I didn't get all that you said just now. I don't write it yet.
Okay.
Try to write it too.
So that's going to be one of your homework. So did you actually research the terminology for the assignment?
No.
Oh, so that's why you get so much of them wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
So what do you want me to do now, sir?
Yes, you're going to build up a comic strip, and the comic strip must You must, in your comic strip, while the persons are having their conversation, you must speak on the elements of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, motivating, controlling,
Planning and
organizing, staffing, directing,
yeah,
motivating,
motivating,
controlling,
control,
coordinating, and delegating. All right? So that's going to be our little assignment.
coordinating and delegating.
Mm-hmm. You have that?
Okay.
All right. So that's it. So you do that assignment, and by the next class, you should have it to show me.
All
Okay,
right.
ma'am?
Okay.
All right. So you have a good day now.
Okay, sir. You too.
Yeah, man, cool.
And this. Oh, sorry. I'll see this recording
Yeah,
sometime.
man, it's recorded, yeah.
And those slides. Oh well, it will be in the recording anyway.
Exactly.
All right then.
Yeah, man, cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, welcome.
We'll